break is brought to you by Netflix. Head on over to netflix.com/GameBreakerTV or just click the banner below this video and you'll get a free 30-day trial. Now, what is faction PvP without 3 factions? Well, it's probably about as pretty boring as an awkward silence. So here with me to talk about the factions in the Elder Scrolls Online is Jason Winter. Jason?
Sure. Well, the 3 factions in the game, the first one is the Daggerfall Covenant, which is composed of the Red Guards, the Bretons, and the Orcs, and they're described as being the most democratic of the 3 factions.
Wait, orcs are democratic? Since when?
Well, have you seen our Congress? You know, I think I'd rather see orcs in the Senate than what we currently have there.
All right, fair enough. What else are we looking at?
The second one is the Aldmeri Dominion. Those are the High Elves, the Khajiit, and the Wood Elves. They're the ruthless conquering types.
Wait. The elves are the ruthless conquering types. Okay.
Well, when you live forever, you got to have a hobby. So you can either go into basket weaving or subjugating lesser peoples.
Okay. All right. What's the 3rd faction we're looking at?
That's the Ebonheart Pact. They are composed of the Nords, the Dark Elves, and the Argonians, and they're kind of an alliance of convenience because of an attack that happened about 50 years ago. Because in general, those 3 races don't really like each other a whole lot.
So we have a faction of people who don't like each other.
Mm-hmm.
We have conquering elves and democratic orcs.
Absolutely.
How do these 3 factions and these groups fit into lore? Because it's kind of sounds like these groupings aren't really logical. I mean, it's nice to see a little bit of a difference here, but it almost seems like they just kind of put these guys together because they're like, well, we need 3 factions, so let's just do this.
Yeah, I felt a little bit like that too. I mean, I wouldn't go as far as say they're altogether forced, but they probably do fit geographically more than, say, lore-graphically. I mean, look at the Aldmeri Dominion, though. They maybe make a little sense because that was the big bad guys in Skyrim, that 3-race faction there, mostly dominated by the High Elves. But a lot of people are going to say, Nords and Dark Elves, they don't like each other. And the thing is, I think we're probably going to forget about it once we're used to it, once the game's been going on for a year or two. When I first was getting into WoW, I wanted to play a Tauren, and I was like, oh, they're in the Horde? They seem like such peaceful, nice big cow man. Why are they with the evil faction or whatever? And
sure.
But I think people got used to that, and we don't really think about it much anymore. So it'll probably be the same way with this.
What about the fact? I mean, I know you and I just recently spoke about how the whole fantasy setting of MMOs and trying to do something different. Could this kind of be their way of staying within that Elder Scrolls fantasy setting, but kind of delivering something a little bit different than what we're expecting by making them align with different groups?
Yeah, I mean, they definitely have the free reign to do whatever they want because this is taking place in the Second Era, which is well before the time of Morrowind or Skyrim or those games. So they could completely shift things up. I mean, just to take real life examples, what was the diplomacy 500 or 1,000 years ago with England and France fighting each other all the time or whatever? So obviously things can change over time. So maybe that's the sort of a thing they're going to go for here.
So which of these 3 factions do you think are going to be either your favorite, or which are you planning on rolling?
I think I'm going to go with the Ebonheart Pact. The Daggerfall Covenant sounds to me a little too traditional fantasy. The Aldmeri Dominion, like I said, a little too aggressive for me. I'm going to probably go with Ebonheart Pact. I like Dark Elves, but I also think that the Ebonheart Pact is going to be one of the most popular because it contains the regions, the Dark Elves from Morrowind, the Nords from Skyrim. They have the regions and the characters from 2 of the last 3 Elder Scrolls games. So you're probably going to see a lot of casual fans.
Nostalgia factor.
Right. You're going to see casual fans or fans who just got into the game recently, got into the Elder Scrolls lore recently, going for those ones.
Gotcha. Well, there you guys go. It's been spelled out. We now know what is going to be involved with what factions. What do you guys think? Do you think these make sense? Are you guys okay with this? Or am I just being crazy about the matchups here? Leave a comment below. Let us know what you think. And for all of your other video game related news, keep it tuned right here to GameBreaker TV. See you next time.